Hey guys, and welcome to part 3 of my little Weebly, how to Weebly episode here. For this one, I'm going to show you guys what happens if you've picked this layout, you've done all this work, and you think, what have I done? Now, there are two things you need to know. One, if you've done a lot of behind-the-scenes code, and all of a sudden you really hate the layout that you picked, you can pretty much kiss that code goodbye, because as soon as you change your layout, all that code's going to disappear. So if you do have behind-the-scenes code, let's just go to design, because this is where we're going to be. I just need to move my face, though. I'm going to move my face over here. Yeah, there's me. Okay. If you've gone into Edit HTML, and for some of you, this is going to be like, oh my goodness, no, changing code, no. I love playing with this stuff, it's so much fun. If you've changed anything in here, for any of your style sheets, any of your header types, anything, it's going to, as soon as you change the main layout style. So if you know what it is you've changed and you want to copy and paste it into just a text document, a plain text document, maybe make some notes to yourself on what you changed. If you're going to want to change it again on the next page, like if you've got a color scheme or something you want to stick with, just, better safe than sorry, because if you do what I did once and you lose everything and then you feel really sad that you lost some stuff and you can't get it back, you learn from your mistakes, but all part of the fun. So let's cancel out of here real quick. And move my little face back over here, because I like it better over there. So we can show off the different colors. So you'll see there's some different options that they'll give you in terms of colors on the site. So that's always a cool thing. This was a nice feature when they first added this. Bird, I beg of you, please stop making that noise. She really, really badly wants to be out, like scoping it all out. Okay. So, theme. Yeah, so we don't like the theme. We're like, oh, this is poop. Let's not do this. I haven't changed any of the background. Yeah, background code. I've only added their stuff. So this stuff's all safe. All the stuff that you've done with any of their little build things here, that's all safe. That's all fine. It's just anything that's actually like, the extra code that you added, right? So, change theme. Okay, as I pull my eyeball out of my face. I've had something in my eye for all 3 of these videos. It's killing me. Okay. So let's go and scope out a different look. And it could be anything. I mean, let's be like ridiculous. Let's do this looks totally different. So let's preview it. Let's see what this is all about here. So in the preview, it's going to show you all your pages, everything as is, just to give you an idea before you commit to it and lose everything. So all the pages should still be there. So you see, this is all the stuff that we fiddled with and changed. Yep, see, my video's still up there. That's cool. This is still the same. I think, what did we change? We changed the contact. That stuff's still there. Perfect, right? So that's still all going to be fine. And they give you also, looks like they've got some cool different little options. And you'll see that just changed the color into here. So it's going to be pretty minimal. Some of this stuff, I think some of it they changed the full colors. But you know what? I don't like this. Let's try something different. This is pretty much how it goes. You just play around. You'll find something. How about this? Make a splash. That sounds kind of mermaidy. Let's check this out here. Wow. That's pretty heavy duty. That's pretty... I see a lot of potential with this, because this background image you could change to something else, and actually just use their code over top about the mermaid videos. This feels like it might be lagging a little bit. I don't know how. It could just be my computer's really slow. Ugh, let's not even talk about it. Contact. Yeah, you know what? Let's choose this one just for giggles, because, why not? Choose. Cool. All right, so that's our site now. You all look at this. You get your cool little icons down here. Very helpful. They actually have another option for that as well. Where the heck did it go? I feel so silly sometimes, because that's all stuff that I do myself. Ah, social. Hey, dude, it's right here. Social icons. I'm gonna stick some social icons on here. Why not? Let's There you go, social icons. You can stick those anywhere. They're going to give you different options as well for add or edit icons. It's not going to have all of them. It's going to have what they have. I make my own social icons, which you can just go and grab a bunch of images and then stick your little social icons in them. Here, I'll just show you really quick. I've got a second. Right? Using their really cool little method here. Stick them all side by side. Super duper awesome. See how they just keep getting smaller and smaller? So say you only wanted 4. This is where that beautiful, beautiful, I've lost it. Spacer, there you are. I love you, Spacer. You're my favorite. And Spacer is the coolest thing in the world. I'm just gonna try and... Oops. Anyways, the spacer you can resize. I am having trouble resizing it for some reason. It's giving me a hard time. Yeah, my computer's just being a bit slow and a bit poopy. But yeah, so if you're frustrated with spacer, you can just add more spacers. It doesn't do anything. I've done this where I've had like 6 spacers side by side, and it just keeps making these guys smaller. That is one cool thing I think that if Weebly did change, was your ability to shrink and move the images a little bit more freely than you currently. You have to be a bit creative with adding all these silly little spacers, which is no biggie. It doesn't sound like it does anything, but you know, if you're a local business and you want to have your map, like your location on your map, well, why don't you just grab that map right there, pop that in next to your contact form, and there you go. You can have wherever this is not where I'm located. You can add your little map in there. Maybe you want to add like your contact, like your phone number and stuff. You just put that under there. You know, whatever it is. Whatever your number is. I'm not going to put my number there. Yep, you can also do a store through Weebly as well, which is a pretty spiffy thing, you know, if you wanted to go and add a store. Add a store or add a blog, you know. Store, save and edit. Right? You go and you add a product, give the product a name, right? So there's still quite a few other things to cover with Weebly. And all of it really is very intuitive and very easy to find, you know? The blogs are pretty fun. I do recommend, though, if you're going to do a Weebly blog, because it's not going to be as easily accessible as, say, like a Blogger or a Tumblr. I love Tumblr. Stuff it's really easy for people to like and share and just spread the stuff to, you know, other Tumblrs, other blogs and things, which does have its upsides, right, and its downsides as well. It's easier for people to steal your stuff, and you don't really, you know, remove the credit, so, you know, that's happened to a lot of mermaids that I know, and can be really frustrating. But if you do add a blog, they are cute. They're really, you know, they're useful. Save and edit. Check out a blog. You are a little bit limited in terms of how you move things around and where you can actually put stuff. But super simple, right? New post. And then it's editing just like you were editing before, right? Post title, you can put an image in here. Excuse me, you can put some text in here. And yeah, and then I have nothing to... It's not live yet, so close. And yeah, and then once you're happy with everything and you're like, this is the most amazing thing in the world ever, I love this website, oh my goodness, you're going to hit publish. It's going to ask you some stuff. I said Mermaid School demo. Continue. Let me skip this because I don't want to talk about that. And away it goes. And there's the website. Now it's live. There's nothing on it. So if you've included, you'll see here. Let's go back. See all this groovy stuff? Because it's still their default stuff, there's nothing there yet. So it won't show up on your page, right? So when you go and you give it a name. Mermaid School. Publish. And then refresh. Mermaid School. It's kind of a pretty website. I kind of like that font. I'm a sucker for cursive. I think it's pretty. Anyway, so hopefully that was a little bit helpful. I will probably do, you know, more in-depth behind the scenes, you know, website, you know, making stuff and tips and tricks and things like that, like getting a little bit more customizing and a little bit less just of the drag and drop. I'll probably do one more video to show you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes stuff with my actual website, my VancouverMermaid.com, show you guys what I did there. And yeah, so that's it for this video. And of course, happy swimming, guys. Take care. Bye.